Namaste, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness, a channel dedicated to enhancing your spiritual well-being. All right, so let's get started. Today is Tuesday. It is September the 24th, and let's talk about the astrology before we get into the tarot reading. All right, so for today, the moon squares Mercury, and it may feel like at first in the morning it feels a bit foggy. Might be some emotional kind of communication. There might be an emotional revelation, which is going to be important, so stay tuned to the end of the astrology so you know how these two are going to work together. But also Mercury is trine to Uranus, and this is going to be kind of there's going to be a breakthrough, and there's going to be a breakthrough that is going to be like an out of the box kind of either thought, revelation, or solution. So if you've been kind of struggling with something and it hasn't moved forward, you've been waiting on kind of that, what's keeping me stuck, you're going to be able to reveal that today through some sort of a breakthrough, but it's going to be outside the box. So be open to something that's a little different than what you anticipated it being. Then we also have the moon enters Cancer, and this is a great time for emotional self-care. Now there's going to be this, this is the last quarter moon in Cancer, so there will be some sort of an emotional clearing, but I'm really getting the sense that it's going to be like emotional house cleaning. Kind of like, this isn't really working for me. This, caught up in this kind of emotional clutter. And I really feel like there's some emotional clutter that needs to be cleared. This is a good time to do it. You can do it through meditation. You can do it through setting your intentions and shifting your energy. You can do it through burning bowl ceremony or whatever you practice as a way of releasing. So that's the astrology. Just kind of a short snippet, but the most important things we need to consider is the emotional clearing and house cleaning. Just, clean your emotional house, your emotional body. Let go of anything residual that might be tied to something that's past its expiration date. Also, be aware of a potential breakthrough that's going to be very different than what you anticipated. And then also there might be this kind of emotional fog at the beginning of the day. So probably by the time you're seeing this, that's going to start to clear. And then you're going to say, okay, time for a good, spiffing up of my emotional body, my emotional house cleaning kind of day. It's a great day for emotional self-care. So for, self-nurturing, you may want to do some self-nurturing practices, but also just give yourself some emotional space today. All right, I'm going to prepare the space for the tarot reading. So while I am doing this for the next 30 seconds, I invite you to do some breath work, maybe some box breathing in through the nose, 4, hold 4, exhale through the mouth 4, and hold 4. Do that a few times and clear your mind, settle your energy, become centered so that you can connect with what resonates most powerfully for you in this reading so that it provides good guidance for your situation. Okay, so let's get started. I will be using the Mermaid or Messages from Mermaid Oracle by Karen Kay, as well as the Zen Journey Tarot by Cassie Uhl. Let's get started. It is also Twin Flame Tuesday. I will be posting a Twin Flame reading, so check that out. And also I will try and get the Twin Flame Talk recorded today, part 2. I did it last week and my audio just absolutely disintegrated. So truth. Now we saw the truth card twice yesterday, so check out yesterday's reading. This is truth, and this truth may be the big revelation you need to have that outside of the box solution or revelation. But you've got to consider it, and that might be what's out of the box. This truth may be something that you weren't ready to embrace or accept. And so now with the big revelation, it would kind of be like, oh, I perceived that all differently. Let's get some tarot. Well, actually, they said pull one more. My guides, being they said pull one more. There's more they want to have in the oracle message. Oh, you may expect some random communication today with the moon squaring Mercury or Mercury trine to Uranus. Not just a breakthrough, but it might be just a random, you may hear from somebody that you did not anticipate, or you may hear something like a truth that somebody just kind of casually mentions. And you're like, oh, that's the backstory. Now I see how the pieces fit together. Love. Well, that's nice. Very water energy, very Venus energy. What is your truth about love? What is your truth about love? And if you're a twin flame, I think this is going to come up in the twin flame reading, so you may want to watch for that. My nose always itches when I'm doing tarot readings. I know that has a spiritual significance. Let me know in the comments what that is. Ooh, okay. Now, yesterday's reading had all major arcanas. So very powerful energies as we go through the shift. I'm trying to minimize the glare back there. I'm sorry, the sun is very bright today. And I do have the blinds back there drawn, so it's that sunny. Ooh, okay, the Hermit over the sun. Okay, let's see. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is investing energy, planting the seeds for the future. Carefully considering where you invest your time, energy, resources, and love, and make sure that it's in alignment with what is in your highest and greatest good. Ooh, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. No fear. No fear. You cannot have fear if you're willing to face the truth, even if it's not what you want to hear. And the Five of Wands. This truth may be abrasive. All right, give me a moment to explore these energies. And the Sun is the truth card. So we have truth definitely emphasized in this reading, and I think it was emphasized yesterday in the reading as well. There is an emotional truth. There is an emotional truth that you may encounter that will be very different than what you thought it was going to be. It feels like maybe it feels like with this Hermit card right in the center that it was something that either you were not anticipating, something that you've kind of hidden. Maybe it's a truth that you haven't wanted exposed until now. Maybe you're going to come out with the truth about something. But it feels like now the time is to open to the truth. And if it's your truth, it's time to express that truth, even though you know that it might receive some opposition. Because this is the investment in the new timeline for the future for you. This truth has somehow warped, is the word that my guides are using, warped your timeline. So it feels like a fairly powerful truth, especially with the Sun and the Hermit side by side here. But there's definitely no fear. Now, this could be an act of self-love. This might be the emotional house cleaning we're talking about. You're finally speaking up your truth. And it might be about love. It could be about some sort of relationship. And you finally just say, I'm done with, kind of being obscure. I'm just going to speak my truth and let the chips fall where they may. Or, in the case of the Seven of Pentacles, let the seeds for the future be planted where they may, based upon this now truth. They're using the word allegory. I don't know why. It's just there's an allegory. So, oh no. That it's a very strong allegory. So that might be something that you see today, you experience today. Page of Cups. Okay. This is something you've not expressed before, and it does shift your timeline. Hold on. Five of Cups. Okay, we have two fives here, both being kind of, I want to say disappointing. There's been a disappointment. Yeah, but see, we have cups here, and this is emotional energy. We have the Three of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles. This is something you find that you need to do in order to, I don't want to say unburden yourself. I want to say liberate. Okay? So I'm choosing those words carefully. This expression of your truth is liberating to you, but you've kept it very close to your chest. Close to the vest, close to the breast, whatever your expression is. But there is something now that will shift because you have the courage and the strength. I look at that Sun card and I'm thinking Leo, and the other card in the deck being Leo is the Strength card. There is this emotional strength and fortitude that you may not have had before. Leos are courageous. And they are courageous about love. They're also very ego-dominated. Sorry, I'm a Leo Sun and Moon, so I can say that. They're very ego-dominated, so this may be something that you've not expressed because of your ego. So let's do bottom of the deck, and this is an inner knowing. So it's almost like my guides are showing me a clock and the second hand ticking. And then it finally ticks to this some significant time in your karmic contract where it's like click and then everything changes. It's like, okay, it's time. I feel it. I have this inner knowing. It is time now to speak my truth, to reveal my truth, to reveal what has been hidden and be in my authentic self so that you can shift onto this new timeline based upon your authenticity and your truth. And this is going to create that emotional clearing and kind of that emotional house cleaning. So give yourself a pat on the back, big round of applause and a big bravo for, listening to your inner knowing and saying it's time. All right, bottom of the deck for the Two of Wands. Yeah, choice point. This is your choice point in action. What are you going to do? What is your truth? Okay, that is the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all of my subscribers, for your support. Thank you for anybody who likes this video. And again, leave me a comment if you know what the spiritual significance of my nose itching every time I do a particular tarot reading. So it's something, usually it's something about the future. So that is, this is going to be liberating, and it's going to overcome some major disappointment in your life. All right. Until tomorrow, namaste. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribing to my channel, and your very kind comments. I hope you found this video helpful. Please check out my other videos for other messages that will help you enhance your spiritual well-being. I'm Elle, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, my dear friends, namaste.